The decline in the number of retailers in the UK has far-reaching implications for the economy, consumers, and local communities. It's time we work together to turn this trend around. Economic impact. 1. Fewer retailers leads to higher unemployment. This can disproportionately affect part-time and low-skilled workers. 2. The decline in commercial property value due to empty retail spaces can reduce demand for commercial properties, leading to a decrease in property use and rental income. The economic ripple effects of reduced retail activity impacts supply chains, logistics providers, and other service industries reliant on retail businesses. Impact on consumers. 1. Limited choice and competition means a reduction in the number of retailers, which can then lead to fewer product choices and reduce competition, thus increasing prices for consumers. 2. Accessibility challenges, particularly in rural areas, means that consumers need to travel further to access goods and services, increasing inconvenience and transportation costs. 3. Shift to online shopping leads to physical store closures, which means consumers increasingly rely on online platforms, which can be challenging for those without digital access or skills. Community and social impact. 1. The decline of high streets leads to empty shops, which contribute to the deterioration of high streets, reducing footfall and creating a sense of neglect in towns and cities. 2. The loss of community hubs in retail spaces can diminish social interaction and the vibrancy of local areas. 3. Economic inequality for smaller independent retailers, which are often hit hardest, while large multinational chains and online giants may thrive, leading to an uneven economic landscape. So what can be done by them and us? Support for retailers can learn about and access the latest technologies, from e-commerce and the infrastructure to make high streets more accessible and attractive. Implementing these solutions requires collaboration between the government, private sector and communities. By combining innovative approaches with support for traditional models, the UK can maintain a robust and adaptable retail landscape that benefits businesses, consumers and local economies. The overall impact of fewer retailers is a complex mix of challenges and opportunities, which needs a future-proof way of thinking. Let's help and celebrate high street retail for many years to come.